Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and guess who it is? It's Charlie, aka Miss Charlotte. And guess what? Today is the return of the joy of gay sex right here only on my YouTube channel, you guys. And I have not done the joy of gay sex for a while now, and I've pretty much gone through this entire book, pretty much covered all of these subjects in this book. But there's still a few subjects I have not yet touched on. And before I completely finish this book, I thought that I'd go back in time, look at some of my Joy of Sex videos that did not make the views that they should have made, and go back over some of those subjects, because some of those subjects were very important subjects, and I don't think everybody had the chance to actually hear about it or get information about it. So definitely I'll be going back on my videos, and I'll pick the subjects that did not make much views or get much attention on the Joy of Gay Sex series. So I'm going to go ahead and get started right now, but before I do that, I do want to make a few announcements. Remember that Charlie 2.0 debuts next year in January, only on this YouTube channel. Of course, our special guest Jeremy will hopefully be on the show at that moment. Also, if you have not checked out my newest video of Miss Charlotte, I made a video of her last night. It's called Miss Charlotte's 2011 photo shoot video, or best pics video of 2011. So if you have not checked that out, be sure to go back in my videos and check that out. So we're going to now go ahead and get started on today's show. So the very first subject I want to talk about, it's called Bottoms Up, and I don't mean the song Bottoms Up, I'm talking about literally bottoms up. Okay, now this is the Joy of Gay Sex, so it's not necessarily dirty, but it's educational and a little bit of spiciness mixed into it. So I'm going to read out of the book exactly what bottoms up is, and take a look at the picture. Oh yeah. Yeah. So let's see what bottoms up is. For the man turned on by the touch and sight of buns, nothing is more exciting than to see a partner lying on his stomach, legs spread apart, waiting to get screwed. In this position, the butt seems rounder, their texture smoother and more cushiony. Sometimes when screwing someone who's lying on his back, you slam into nothing but hard bone and taut muscle, which granted can be a pleasure too. But if your partner's on his belly, his buns are curved and subtle and susceptible. A pillow under his pelvis will make his ass more prominent and adjust its angle. Some men like to screw guys draped over the board arm or low back of a sofa or a well upholstered chair. Others like them standing against a wall, a window, even a mirror, while still others prefer the classic simplicity of their lovers face down, spread-eagled on the mattress. Oh yes. For the man getting screwed, the very passivity of these positions can be a turn-on or a bore, depending on one's mood and general sexual makeup. Which I must say, sometimes lying in that position is very boring. You're like, oh my god, please put me in another one. It's true. They're not very good positions for kissing, or for watching the action, or even for jerking off. You can reach around to steal an occasional sidelong kiss. You can watch yourself in a mirror. You can dry hump the mattress, or work your hand, or better yet, his, under you and beat off. But the real appeal of the position is its passivity. For guys attuned to S&M, the appeal can be the submissiveness of a slave. For the majority of gay men, being covered and surrounded by another man can feel comforting and secure. For everyone, the sense of being entered and massaged from within over and over without control is primarily, perhaps, even primal. Now, of course, I've talked about it right here on the show, what S&M is. Okay, so definitely, if you have not seen any of my videos, I have talked about all kinds of subjects out of this book. It's specifically for gay men, but I've covered just about every single subject in this book diseases, S&M, drugs, turn-ons, turns-off, positions, daddy-son fantasies, all kinds of stuff. So if you have not seen any of these videos, definitely go back on my page and check out some of the topics that I've talked about. And like I said, I'm going to go back and check out the videos that have not made very many views, and I'm going to recover those subjects. So definitely be sure to check those out. So already part 1 is finished, y'all. So stay tuned to part 2 of Charlie's Edition for the joy of gay sex. I'm going to talk about water sports. Okay. Stay tuned, y'all. Be sure to comment and holla back.